member for Calgary-Bennington.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Overcrowding in our schools is widespread and a great source of stress for families who, among other challenges, may even have to wait to see if their child's name is drawn in a lottery for a chance to attend the same school as their friends. This is just one of the reasons I introduced Bill 202, the Education, Class Composition Reporting and Standard Amendment Act. Will the Minister of Education do the right thing for families and teachers and support this important bill?
The Honourable the Minister of Education.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll absolutely do the right thing, which is to make sure that we're significantly expanding schools in our growing communities, which is to make sure that we are providing the resources that's necessary to deal with increasingly complex classrooms. That includes making sure that we're providing the resources to deal with enrollment pressures and growth. Mr. Speaker, we are absolutely focused on addressing the major concerns that our school divisions are facing, because on this side of the House, we want to make sure that we keep our education system world-class, and we're committed to doing just that, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Calgary-Bennington.
Now, given that some schools have had to resort to putting desks in the hallway to accommodate students crammed in overcrowded classrooms, and given that one school in Edmonton is having to consider dropping a grade in an effort to deal with overcrowding, and given that the students learning in our schools today are Alberta's future leaders and they deserve a quality education, will the Minister of Education explain to these future leaders why he's afraid to support a bill that would ensure they have the opportunity to receive the best education possible?
The Honourable the Minister of Education.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the bill that the member is referring to does nothing of the sorts. We're focused on making sure that we provide our students with a world-class education. To do that, we need to make sure that we have a modern and updated curriculum. We're working on that. To do that, we need to make sure that we have adequate facilities and modernized facilities. We're working on that. We need to make sure that our school divisions have the support that they need to deal with classroom complexity challenges and to deal with enrollment pressures. We're working on that, Mr. Speaker. We are absolutely working on the priorities to make sure our children have a world-class education.
The Honourable Member.
Given that in 2019 the UCP government chose to stop collecting and reporting data on class sizes in Alberta, and given that the government cannot adequately address the challenges in public education unless we are fully informed, and given that Bill 202 would require boards to report on class composition, including the number of students requiring specialized support, the number of English language learners, and staffing levels, will the minister at least restore public class size reporting? If not, what is he hiding?
Good question. Honourable the Minister of Health.
Mr. Speaker, we're hiding absolutely nothing. While the NDP wants to wrap our school divisions in more reporting requirements and unnecessary commissions and details, we're committed to making sure that we are building and modernizing schools. We're committed to making sure that we are funding classroom complexity, we are funding students who have English as an additional language, and we are funding enrollment pressures and growth. Those are our priorities, Mr. Speaker. I'm not sure why the members opposite want to waste time wrapping our school divisions up with additional reporting and red tape. We're focused on getting the job done so our students can have a world-class education.